Hey, Matt McCullough. Thanks for the follow. Came back from Japan yesterday, so I could come to work today. I got home at like 9 and woke up for work at 5:30. It's it's the life of a worker, I suppose. An office worker. Alright, let's see. Planning on playing this deck for the first league. Suppose it's somewhat hard to see. Let's see if I can make it easier to see. How do I... Okay. Apparently that's all the way over there. Time to close Anurag stream. Yeah, I mean... One sec while I see if... Alright, so playing this deck, I should play 2 rounds of standard. I do have a league floating. Ironically, I played 3 matches of a league before the PT and never finished with that deck. So I'm 2-1 with it, but I don't know. I kind of don't want to play it. Thanks for following UK Temperance. Yeah, it's kind of funny. My motivation for playing that, finishing out that league with that deck is not as high as it should be. Should have really finished it before the PT. But in the Pro Tour, so let's see what happened. Let's see if I can find my first draft pod. I should be able to. I think it's pretty easy to do so. Where are the standings from this event? It's very not easy to find the pairing/standings. Friday. Wow, I just cannot find them on the website. Because I had them on my account and I don't want to buy new ones. They are ugly, I will give you that. They are extremely ugly. But yeah, this is the list I'm planning on playing. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Where's the... Okay. Oh, darn, I thought I had the sizing perfect. Alright. Thanks for the follow, Low10 Raz. Give me a sec. Just been... Alright, so the first draft pod, really all that I remember is that I didn't really see many good cards in Pack 1 until Pick 1 Pack 4 Unraveling Mummy. So I decided that maybe that was a signal that Black White was open. I had first picked a Desert's Hold, so kind of was feeling being black-white in the draft. And I think in my seat that was definitely correct because the guy to my right, Lucas Espert Berthold, turned out to be red-green, and the guy to my left turned out to be blue-red, I believe. Oh, thanks. Why is it on a different web page? Wow, that is horrendous. So yeah, I got paired versus Lucas Esper Berthold, round 1 of the draft, and I got massacred. It was like not even close. His deck was just like 1,000 times better. Had foil Hazaret, Ronus's Last Stand, 1-2 ambuscades. I don't know. I generally don't think green red is very good, but his deck was certainly a good version of green red. So we got kind of killed by that. Round 2, my opponent was slow green black. I had 2 unconventional tactics in my zombie deck, and basically I cast unconventional tactics 8 times over 2 games, so my opponent died. His deck was extremely slow, so I had enough time to do whatever I wanted to set that up. I just didn't cast it when he would like leave 5 men up because of like final reward and stuff like that. But eventually the tactics killed him because I just kept rebuying it. What's above grip? Life from the Loam for Burning Wish. But yeah, we got killed. We lost round 1 draft, won round 2, round 3. I think I also lost. Let me try to remember what actually happened. Oh yeah, I played against Peter Sotrek, and he had a mono red deck with Glorybringer, a bunch of Crash Throughs, and Magmaroth. In game 1 he didn't draw Glorybringer, but he kept the counters off his Magmaroth by casting Crash Through a bunch of times, so I died to it. UK Temperance, I think you just have to draft your deck around it. If you get it very early, it will, like, you can draft a deck that can use it. If you draft it too late, it's just not good. And in Standard, I played Mardu because I've played the deck a lot. One of our teammates for this PT, Dan Fournier, worked a lot on the deck. And basically we ended up with a deck that had no motorists, had Walking Ballista and Avacyn, or Walking Ballista and Glorybringer. I played one Avacyn over the 3rd Glorybringer because of its combo with Walking Ballista, but he played 3 Glorybringer, and I think you can find his list in the 7-3 or 8-2 if you want. It wasn't really that exciting. The only notable change about his deck was that he only played 2 Spire of Industry instead of 4, and he had more basic lands. So, and we kept the Black Splash to a very small minimum. No Fatal Pushes, playing a Braid instead. Draft 2? Alright. In Draft 2, let me tell you something about Draft 2. We had 3 of these. Don't know if you can read that, but it's Warfire Javelineer. Let's see, what other... Also had these 3. 2 Bloodwater Entity and an Enigma Drake. So I was very disappointed to not go 3-0 with this deck. I thought it was extremely strong. Also a foil stamped Censor. Don't see one of those every day. But yeah, I won round 1 of my draft very easily. Round 2, I got killed by a 5/5 hexproof, but I also misplayed, so that was unfortunate. And then round 3 of the draft, I killed my opponent. There was apparently a Scorpion God in his deck, but he died before that happened. I had 12 creatures and 12 spells in my deck and 16 lands. You need enough spells in your deck because most of those creatures care about spells. But yeah, anyways, I went 2-1 in that draft for a total of 3-3 in limited. I went 2-3 in construct on day 2, so a perfectly average 8-8. I played against Mono Red 3 times, went 1-2 versus it. Let's see, what else did I play against? Mardu Mirror twice. Went 2-0. Lost to a Mardu mid range. Lost to a close one to Zombies. I don't know. There's just a bunch of close matches. Sometimes I came out ahead, sometimes I didn't. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. It was, the margins are so thin at the Pro Tour, you can't really... If your deck isn't really perfectly positioned and you don't play perfectly, sometimes you're going to lose matches that are extremely close. But yeah, anyways, I'm just drawing Constructed League. This deck. Whoa, why is everything so small? Dave Long, Wishlands. Surfing Bird 19 has 10 trophies. How about that? How about that indeed? But yeah, there were some sweet matches at that Pro Tour. The Paulo wing match was very, very, very close. Thank you, Cook the Fourth. Also, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I now have 2 emoticons. You do have to sub to get access to the clapping Jarvis. The Jarvis clapping. I don't remember the exact name of it offhand. I feel like there should be an easy way to look that up. Ooh, a match. Jarvis through time. Thanks for the sub. Is that Phil? Is that you, Phil? Alright. It should be listed in the description. Oh man, I don't remember my own emote. Alright, it is Jarvis clap, but the C is capitalized. Oh no, let's see. Let's look at this hand. C is capitalized. The hell? Why? Works for me. I'm going to email Twitch about that. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that print 10. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that. Anyways, look at this hand. Let's see, we have basically 2 loams and no acceleration. And we're on the draw. I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, keep. Silver Rocket, I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind of frustrating. It shows up for you? Huh. Alright. Cool. I guess it doesn't just... Alright. Cool. Let's see. Do I want that on top? I think the answer is no. Probably just want another red-green source. Oh, sometimes you need to refresh the page after subbing. Oh god, it's a mirror. Actually, it might not be a mirror, I guess. But I'm certainly going to wasteland my opponent here. Sometimes you need... Alright. Thanks for the info, Set the list. Snow-covered forest. Verdant catacombs. I think this is Turbo Depths. Which means... What does that mean? I think I'm going to cast Gamble. I'll get Loam. Versus the mirror, I never want to play my Dark Depths because they can just stage off of it. The plan is to basically be extremely defensive and just prevent myself from dying, and eventually I can wasteland all of their lands and be perfectly fine. Yep, there's Urborg. Wonder if my opponent's going to play Hexmage. Interesting. And muy interesante. I think I'm actually going to gamble for exploration. Damn. So I only have 3 Expos left in my deck, so I'm going to just take a natural draw next turn, because I'd rather draw a accelerant than dredging 3 lands in my graveyard. It's interesting that my opponent has Loam in their main deck, though. Sylvan Scrying. Okay. Ah, so my opponent has a Bog in their main. Alright, it's fine. It's not fine, but it is what it is. I also don't really want to wasteland that land. So, plan is to... I believe I have a main deck Karakas, so that's actually good if I draw a crop rotation or another gamble. But if my opponent plays Depths anytime soon, I can... Alright, whatever. If my opponent plays Dark Depths anytime soon, I can just use my stage to copy it as well. Okay. I mean, this Thoughtseize does nothing, essentially. Thanks for follow Second Sunrise. Alright, I'm just gonna play this now in case my opponent plays Depths. Thoughts on this build? Yeah, Devastating Dreams, I don't know. It's kind of just a sweet card, but I honestly don't know what it's there for yet. So I could stage. If my opponent has crop rotation, they can do that, so I'm just not going to do anything. Just going to try to set up a bunch of defense. Hull Breach. Hull Breach is there for Blood Moon in game 1 as well. Lotus Petal. I think the Dreams thing is really good versus Death and Taxes once you have Tabernacle out. Thanks for the follow, Roan Blank. How does matchup work? Well, I'm basically the control deck. If the game goes long enough, I think I'm going to win. I got bogged for a bunch of lands, but I don't think that matters too much. Hull Breach was hot fire. Good to know. Basically, I don't really want to do anything until I draw an Accelerant and special or have enough defense to not die to a 20/20. I think my opponent's hand is just really not very good. Work on healthcare data. Roan Blank. Thanks for a follow, the man with a plan. But yeah, haven't streamed for a while. Spent a lot of time testing. Didn't pay off, unfortunately, but, you know, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Analysis. Sometimes I do sample data. Galactic Hitchhiker, I do it a lot more slowly. Their deck is a lot more explosive, is the difference. Murmuring Bosk. That's like Bayou, except not. It's actually like Sandstep Citadel. Yeah, lands can do what the Depths deck does. Ah, that's cute. That makes sense now. So this is like Abzan, Turbo Depths. Whoops. I do want to loan back that. I'm just trying to set up as much defense as possible so they can't do anything. Okay, Urborg, fetch. still want to draw an X-Blow. So now I can tap my Maze for mana, which is actually kind of great. I'm looking for an exploration right now, Roan Blank. Basically, trying to wasteland my opponent out when they have Loam 2 doesn't really work. Pithing Needle. Gonna copy his Urborg. I mean, it's okay to play one Mana Bond, but I've never been a fan of the second one, really. I think making my own 2020 is not that good, Matt, but it's hard to tell. There's also an outside shot. I can clock Fireball my opponent. Opponent's deep in the tank. Alright. Do I want to activate this one? Guess I can copy Wasteland. Matt, they sometimes have their own Karakas, and I bet, based on how this game's played out, he probably has a crop rotation in his hand. Roan Blank, decking is really not an issue if you play carefully. I mean, there are corner cases where obviously you can deck, but before that happens, you can usually punching fire your opponent 20 times, or basically do anything. Wasteland, alright. Do not care about that. Surprised they didn't copy my Karakas. Not sure my opponent knows that I can target my land. Even though I just copied his Urborg, so, you know. Right, nice. I have a plan now. The plan is to cast Burning Wish for Devastating Dreams once I get enough lands into play. Or lands in my hand. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 lands in my hand. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So my opponent is just like full on Solemnity combo. This is really, really interesting. Also, I really think he might time out, considering I'm so far ahead on time. No, Matt, I have a Devastating Dreams in my sideboard. So do you see the line, Matt? Was it this thing symmetric? Alright. That's why I'm playing a land every turn. Devastating Dream Wildfires for X. So I just want to have enough mana in play. How are we going to mill him? Matt, how are we going to mill him? So the interface for this is horrible. You don't actually pay 2 life. It just says the wrong thing. It's actually just absurd. Whoops. No, my plan is Devastating Dreams, Matt. That does work well, very well with Elephant Grass. This is really just an amusing game, in my opinion. Though... what are the odds that both players are on weird land decks? Not that high. But my plan is to Burning Wish for Devastating Dreams once I have a built up enough board. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna start returning Punishing Fires, Matt. Yes. There we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. So I could Dreams for 9. but I need to set up the... This would be so much easier if I had an exploration. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it for a while and hope I can do this correctly. I do have a Ghost Quarter in my deck, which probably also lets me beat him if he doesn't understand where the game's going. Pithing Needle. Copy Rashad Import in response. Yep, I understand that, Matt. Ghost Quarter. Okay. I have one Burning Wish left in my deck. Well, I'm not sure if he's actually cold to this plan, frankly. Like, I don't know if he's just sandbagging a land. I don't think he is. But it's definitely possible. Alright, nice. Cast this, Burning Wish. Cool, Arkle Puff. Thanks for the follow, Argo Puff. Ghost Quarter, Wasteland. Kill one Wasteland. Kill a Sylvan Library. So I'm going to return 3 Punching Fires, Dredge Loam, and go for it next turn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it gives me an auto 20/20. Yep, that's the plan. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I want to float mana. I do want to float mana. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Glacial Chasm does beat Punishing Fire. I messed up. Supposed to, Well, I can dredge Loam via Canopy, which is the plan, and cast it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Someone with Burning Wish in their deck, Ors fan, aka Dave Long. This is a pretty epic game so far. Also, opponent's close to timing out. I think we play its full 3-game match. By the way, not sure what's going to happen, but this was my plan. Stage, depths, depths. This port should be untapped. Oh well. BRV buying Devastating Dreams. Dreams was a lot cooler when you cast it with Knight of the Reliquary or Terravor in play. Yeah, I messed up with what lands I sacrificed, Matt, but to be fair, I just didn't want to time out. Yeah, like, I didn't execute this perfectly. I think the overall strategy was good. The tactical precision was not good. Because I also don't have a Taiga in play anymore. But I think these Wastelands are going to be good enough to win the game. Um, well, to be fair, we would have been cold without Devastating Dreams, which is kind of funny. He appears to be a lands deck that doesn't have exploration in it. Because he's been through 37 out of 60 cards in his deck weren't exploration that I can see. Yeah, he's Turbo Depths with Solemnity and things. Spirit Guide for Loam, probably. That's really not going to be good enough. Yeah, that would just take forever. UK Temperance. Interesting. I don't think this is going to work the way my opponent wants it to. Taiga. Shard Waste. I guess so, Arglepuff, but you can respond to the put a 2020 trigger with Wasteland on it. So, all right, here you can have a life. All right, these can go. Revoker for Lotus Petal, I think, might be good. Probably want Bog in our deck if the game's gonna go like that. This actually might be a matchup where Warping Whale is okay, and so is Ancient Tomb, because the mana is important. Let's see, what can we cut? This can go. UK Temperance, if you do create a Legendary 2020 Black Avatar, if you can't sacrifice it, i.e. it's not in play, it won't work. Why don't I have a Living Wish myself to wish for more wishes? That is the ancient tech. You remember that extended deck? It was like Burning Rock, I think. It had a Burning Wish for a Living Wish. Actually, if my plan is to dreams, I shouldn't do that. I should probably leave in a maze instead. Yeah, I might just leave in all my mazes. And cut a gamble so I can wish for it in case. Without P-Fire in my deck, there's really not as many things I want to do the thing for. Alright, did not get leylined, which is a good start. Pithing Needle. Dave Long had Pyroclasm and he said it was not very good before Or's fan. I don't even want to play this. Pillar Flame? Jeez. Thanks for follow first grade reject 2. Thanks for the follow, Lil Kit Kat. Oh my, opponent does have Hexmage. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Name Wasteland. Play Crocus into my stages. I'm going to try to play around. Thanks for follow Cryptic MTG. I'm going to stage the Caracas now and hope my opponent doesn't have crop rotation. Thanks for follow Vigo. What? Interesting. Alright, opponent didn't have crop rotation. Burning Wish. Dreams for 1. Discarding Prison Grip. Seems good to me. Or I could get away from the loam. Actually, I probably am supposed to get loam. Well, I didn't see crop rotation from my opponent, so I don't think he has in his deck. Or seems rather unlikely, rather. And no, I don't think I'll die to 2 Hex Mages. Alright. Man, I hope I don't die to Hex Mages. That would be embarrassing. Yeah, I considered Burning Wishing for Devastating Dreams. I didn't think the play was that good, but I might regret it soon. Yeah, wait for him to play Solemnity. I would guess my opponent sided that card out. Alright, I go to 5. This buys me 2 turns, but I could also just take 2 turns off of that. So I'm not supposed to play it. Thanks for follow 223, Lord. Hello. Thanks for the follow, Ghoul Posts. That's a nice pun. It's gonna be extremely embarrassing if I die to this beatdown. But Glacial Chasm buys 1 turn on the last turn, so that's not irrelevant. It's like a fog, a very awkward fog. And then Stage buys another turn. So I have a little bit of time. Alright, I guess I have less time. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to do Chasm Away my Sheltered Thicket. I did not go to Oregon. It's just a shirt I have. Don't know why. Yeah, more likely to time him out. Agreed. Sylvan's crying. Wasteland, but you have a Pithing Needle on Wasteland. It's funny. Okay. I don't think there was a reason to play the Depths out, especially when that left me dead on board. Like, he just bounces my thing with Karakas. Interesting. Okay. That's the wrong card to name. I don't think my opponent understands how this matchup is supposed to work. Thanks for the forest. Istvan, I'm not sure. I didn't work it out, but my opponent certainly made a play that was somewhat baffling. Opponent is clearly confused about what actually happened. I'm just explaining to my opponent that they actually have a different name. Oh, that's obnoxious. Well, it's something alright. I think I'm going to pay life once. $55 seconds left for my opponent. Timeout victory is definitely real. Also, my opponent has Needle on Stage. supposed to do it like this. I think they're dead, but... Oh, I forgot I had exploration, yes. Sorry, I'm just doing so much stuff that, you know... Why was there 1 on it briefly? Thanks for follow, LOL Twitcher 123. We'll cycle. Ooh, a time counter. Yeah, that is fantastic. Yeah, bog my opponent. Then attempt to attack them. Yeah, that would have been something, alright. Yeah, if they Hexmage my depths... Oh, they Hexmage my depths... I don't know what happens. In any case, that game was hilarious. We wouldn't have won game 1 without Devastating Dreams, which is funny. Yeah, Daryl, that is correct. No, Daryl, there was a needle on stage. In any case, that was funny. Solnox. This guy's Ethan's rival. Wow, this hand sucks. Alright. This hand is good. Guess I'm supposed to keep it, but there's like that card's good versus Deathrite decks. Thanks for follow, Titty Sprinkle XZ. Oh, well, it's probably not good in this matchup. Thanks for follow, Juan Leja 1. Just gonna waste him, I think. Is there a reason not to waste him? No, I'm gonna waste him. Outget. Now I really wish I hadn't kept it, but the problem is this card is so good versus so much of the format that I think if it's good, like... if it's good, like 50% of the time, you're supposed to leave on top. But, you know, that's life. I mean, yeah, obviously I don't want that card here. But it is what it is. Daryl, would you have wasted there? I think I'm supposed to, but I can see a case for not wasting. You would have mulliganed the 6-card hand? That seems insane. I don't know. I don't know who the best lands player is anymore. Also, it doesn't really matter. My opponent is taking forever now, which is really, really frustrating. Daryl, there's only 4 expirations in this list as well, no mana bond. So 1 less accelerant. I think that 6-card hand with 1 scry is a keep. Okay, opponent, seriously, what is opponent doing? No, I don't think it's me. Definitely think it's my opponent. Thanks for follow, Answer Key Gaming. The chat server and the game server are different servers, Lawrence. So that's just like a nonsensical way to check. If nothing happens for 2 more minutes, then I'll reboot the client. How do I feel about elves in the current meta? It's fine. Like, I think it's probably one of the 5 reasonable decks. Thespian Stage. Pithing Needle. Probably naming Wasteland. Alright. Yep, V4 is better with disconnects than V3 was. Lowest pedal. Alright. Thanks for following, Kolko. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce your name, but I definitely know who you are. Grixis Delver, yeah, is one of them. I don't think Reanimator is really that good, but I'm gonna copy my Canopy. Just want to dig through my deck. Ding. A Ling. A ding, a ding, a ding. Also, Daryl, there's more loams in this deck. There's effectively 7 loams. I'm gonna Cyclone Dredge my loam and cast it again. Thanks for follow. I really can't pronounce that, but thank you for the follow. It's just math, bro. Our opponent is probably very easily going to lose now. Well, Reanimator is very good versus lands if they have Tidespout Tyrant, so I don't think it's completely unreasonable. I just don't think it's great. Okay, interesting. Just get the forest here and cycle my Tranquil Thicket. Alright, gas. Just gonna port my opponent every upkeep now. Let him go to draw. I'll see if he cracks his map. Alright, he does. Let's see what they get. Bayou. Alright. Just gonna make 2020. If he has like Spirit Guide, Crop Rotation for Caracas, whatever, we can just do all of this again. It's not even a big deal. Like, the loam plus exploration means I can do it as many times as I want. Alright. Alright, that was pretty easy. So it's every day, bro. Yeah, something like that. I might leave in 1 Punishing Fire for Hexmage. Maybe 2 Punishing Fire? Does my opponent have Loam too? Like, they sometimes either do, they sometimes don't. Lands versus budget lands matchup. It's not quite what it is, but alright, opponent doesn't have Opponent has Right of Consumption, so I might bring in the Warping Whales and just take out one P-Fire. And if that's the case, like, I don't really want the full boat of mazes either. Oh, even 2 P-Fires. Mishra's Factory. What a weird deck. 3 Sylvan Safekeeper. Oh. I guess I'm supposed to leave in all the P-Fires in. Whatever. Alright, this hand is pretty good versus them. Oh, I already played a land. Whatever. If you led with a Black Source, then I could get turn 2'd. Not sure yet. It seems fine. It's a little bit clunkier, but whatever. Let's see what land my opponent gets. Thespian Stage. Oh, play a 3rd land. Yeah, I was supposed to do that. Alright, whatever. Don't think he'll do anything about that. Interesting. But yeah, the fact that my opponent has all Irades, I should leave in all my P-Fires, I think. How many basics does my opponent have? Forest and a swamp, so 2. That's good to know. Alright. Okay. It's not a good draw. I really hope I don't die to these 1/1s for 1, but it could happen. Wandering Safekeepers. Yep. Okay. Well, actually the grip is going to be good now if he goes for it. Thanks for follow, Ered Elo. Oh, that's Alirade backwards. Nice. Thanks for follow, Jonk, Robber, NT. Yeah, that's the wrong art. I agree. Thanks for the follow, Esmeralda Kagam. I don't know. That's just hard to pronounce. Yeah, you still. I think Sylvan Safekeeper is a really good ad, actually. Weird, no attacks. Nice. So if I get Rite of Consumption, I can counter it. Thanks for follow, JY Brit. Oh man, my opponent just missed 2 damage. It's so sweet. I could kill a Safekeeper, I'm not going to. No, I can. I just make 1/1 Scion. Why would I ever exile when I could just cast this and block? Stage, copy Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter in response. Well, see, it costs 1 in Wingdings. Okay, you've searched gold to my 1 Ghost Quarter. Spot racing, boy. Now, boys. Should be deck list, I think. Yeah, I think that's correct. Got him. Or something. I'm not sure we actually got him, but... So this copy is on the stack. Let that resolve. So he has a Ghost Quarter activation on the stack. I can't do anything productive with that, so I let that resolve. Ooh, thanks for the host, Todd Stevens MTG. Really appreciate that. That's going to become a Ghost Quarter, so I'm just going to kill it. Oh, crap. Yeah, I still have the basic in my deck. Alright, here's hoping my opponent's last 2 cards aren't Hexmage and Depths. I don't need no basics. Thanks for follow, BRich84. Let's see. I can make a 1/1 and block. Is that even worth it? I don't think it is. Thanks for follow, Dr. Rees. Thank you, Feingersh. Thanks for following Mostly Lost. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I need to... Hey, what's up, Todd? We might be losing this game to the pseudo mirror. Alright, let's see. I need to draw. Yeah, wow. This is absurd. Thanks. Thanks, Todd. Alright. Okay, that's a rebuy. That's a rebuy. Thanks for follows. Oh, well, that got me killed. It sucks. So can I do anything? I can make Scion. Nope. Hmm. Yeah, I was supposed to use one of their Wasteland save Ghost Quarter. All the foes while he gets smoked by Merit Wage. That's certainly right. Choo choo indeed. Alright, let's see. Hmm. This hand's, I think, a keep. It's not the most insane, but I'm gonna cycle Thicket on turn 1. Follow hype. Thanks a lot. Expedition map. Alright. Ooh, large Brandon. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Let's see. We just want to play defense. Guess I can play Wasteland. I'm really thankful for everyone being here on this Monday after I scrubbed the Pro Tour. I don't want to crack this. I think we're just gonna play stage on my own. Uncastable gamble. Huh. Ooh, thanks for the 50-bit cheer. Ooh, Urborg is so good for me. Lets me tap all my lands for mana. Alright, Sylvan Scrying. Oh, so I did better than Bob. I mean, which Bob are we talking about, Jay Gatz? I would guess you mean Marshall based on your name, but you never know for sure. Ghost Quarter. Interesting. Yeah, okay, Bob Marshall. Got it. What do I want to do with this gamble? I'm not sure yet, so I'm not going to cast it. I played Mardu, Dylan. I think I should have played Mono Red. And my second draft deck was a 3-0 deck, I think. But, you know, that happens. Alright, I'm going to fetch Sheltered Thicket. So I'm trying to just build up layers of defense before anything bad happens to me. Again, appreciate all of the follows. A ton. Didn't get tricked into playing Godfarer's Gift. I'm not sure what would make someone do that. Not playing depths. That's just like the absolute worst possible play. Wonder if I should gamble for an exploration. I think so. Nice, I discarded a depths, which is not good here. Yep, that was my conclusion as well. And then next turn I'm going to gamble for a loam and probably play it. But right now I'm just not going to do it because I want my mana. Urborg is actually insanely good in this matchup for me because it lets me tap this for black not to take damage. You know, it just... Urborg would actually be a good card to play in this deck if it made green instead of... if it made green instead of black. I used to play Riftstone Portal, but it's not very good versus all of the thingamabobbers. Ooh. Opponent's in for a nasty surprise. Which is, I left in shock. Hello, welcome to shock. Okay. It's fine. If my opponent wants to keep sacrificing lands to that, I'm perfectly okay with that. Alright, we'll gamble for a loam. Tilt. I could cycle to dredge it. I think I will do that. My opponent smartly sacrifices Urborg, which is kind of annoying, but... Oh, I wasn't supposed to tap that land. Whoops. Oh. God, I'm playing so bad. That was just bad. Yeah, I was supposed to play around surgical. Yeah. Oh well. Chat delay lethal. Yep, something like that. Ooh, another Urborg. Huh. Interesting. Yes, Mazer guy. You're not going to sack a land to protect that. Okay. Do you hear a cat? I don't have a cat. So you probably do not hear a cat. Alright, I'm going to play around surgical by staging my Grove, actually. And just not using it this turn. Yeah, I'm not sure what you hear. Crop rotation. Okay, let's see what my opponent gets. Interesting. Opponent played a land. So it's going to cost him all his mana to do this. OP Island. I was black-white in the first draft with a medium deck, and I was blue-red in the second draft with a great deck, but I went 3-3. It's kind of odd. Anyways, thanks for the follows, everyone. I hope my opponent doesn't have Right of Consumption in their hand, otherwise I die. Man, he has it. That sucks. This is ancient tech from the Dark Depths Thopter's days. That's unfortunate. If only I had Warping Whale in my hand. Yeah, 400 person? Jeez. Thanks for the host and, you know, everything. It's a good way to untilt from the Pro Tour, I suppose. So the first draft I was black-white because I received a 5th pick Unraveling Mummy. 4th or 5th pick. And my first pick was Desert's Hold. I believe, like, when you see a strong uncommon that late, you should just move into the deck. The uncommons are just extremely good. And in the second draft, I was on Shaheen's left, and he passed me Bloodwater Entity 5th pick or so. So I just moved into blue-red, and it was super, super open with, you know, basically had like 8 premium uncommons in my ending deck. And that's just like not realistic to expect that. Yeah, I think I messed up that game. Unfortunate. Only 20% of them left because all of the punts. Oh, Matt. Good beats. Good beats. Ooh, a match. I'm not sure if this Burning Wish thing is actually good, but definitely makes it easier to play some post-board games. His hand's not great. I guess I could gamble for an Accelerant. Am I playing Mulligan? YOLO. What's the worst that could happen? 5. Basic Swamp. Is this another Turbo Depths deck? Why? What is happening to me? Where have I gone? Alright. I have a plan. It's cycle and then turn 2 cast Burning Wish, I think, probably. It's a 2020 stream. That's fair, Jeff. Didn't realize that. By the way, dude, how do I... There you go, buddy. Thanks for all of the support you've shown me. We're gonna cycle, obviously. Yeah, if 30% of the players are playing it, it will put up numbers. Ooh, I drew a loam. That's pretty good. So I want to, if I cast Gamble, I'll have 8 cards in hand, so I'll be 12.5% to discard my thing. Cast Gamble for Exploration. Burning Wish targets, I'll tell you in a sec. Wow, really? That's so frustrating. Whatever. I was 12.5% to discard it. Let's see, what do I want to do now? There's a reason I only play skill games, Jeff. By the way, the targets are Devastating Dreams, Hull Breach, Life from the Loam, and that's it. Yeah, I think Jeskai control is, like, not great. Pithing Needle, you say. Yeah, Dave Long played one, Jeff. MTGO Gamble Bug? Is this actually a thing, or is this guy joking? Like, it could be either. Like, the guy could just be not joking. It could just be a bug that you discard when you gamble for. No. I mean, I don't really want to. I don't see a reason to do it right now. They sometimes have crop rotation, Jeff. Like, basically, I think I'm going to win every long game, so I should just not turbo anything. I've discarded the card I tutored for 3 out of 3 times. Alright, now I can do it, I guess. If my opponent has Spirit Guide, Thingamabob, it'll suck, but whatever. Okay, if I discard the card I tutored for twice, that's, like, certainly possible. 3 out of 3 would be sort of egregious, but also not, like, unlikely. No, I have Karakas in my main deck. Certainly have Karakas in my main deck currently. There's no point in attacking. So I'm gonna loam up these 3 and play my maze. And discard some card. Probably... Actually, I should have maybe considered playing the fetch. Discard port. I don't think we're going to need that. Deck is so tight right now that I'm really not a fan of adding more things without a good reason. Also, I'm not going to dredge because I just wanted an accelerant. Alright, cycle. No dredge. Yeah, whatever. I think the plan might be to just try to dreams all of his lands away if he plays another one. No, Thoughts of Ruin, I mean, that costs 2 red. It's just such a slow card. Jody and I have very different opinions. D Hove 317. Basically, my opinion is Ghost Quarter is good in all of your good matchups, and Port plus the Sphere plan is better in all of your bad matchups. Alright, I'm going to get Sheltered Thicket. I wonder if I'm supposed to dream some now or wait. Which is, ooh, it's pretty good too. Dreams, dreams for 4. Sacrificing Maze. Or I could just crop rotate my Maze for Karakas. And see what happens. Yeah, GQ is much weaker to Surgical Extraction. For what it's worth. So Jury's Step does not work. This is a colorless permanent. This is not white. He's going to name white. My opponent just doesn't... Okay. Interesting. Thanks for a follow, Solnox1. That was mind-boggling. What did I do before? I actually want to take out all but 1 depths. Yeah, the previous opponent did not know what yeah. Also, there's a cost to wishes. They eat up your sideboard slots. That's why I don't even really want to add another wish target. Like you don't actually want 1,000,000 wishes in your deck a lot of the time. What's the last card I want to cut? Burning Wish for Living Wish for Oracle of Moldiah. I guess I can cut 1 P-Fire. Ooh, this hand's pretty nice, actually. I'm not a fan of Chasm because the games aren't really about that. Sideboard 4 Fling for Lands Mirrors. Yeah, Fling and Rite of Consumption are the same card. Well, actually, Fling is worse versus Glacial Chasm, whereas Rite gets around Glacial Chasm. Oh, there goes my Mox Diamond. Sad panda. Yeah, Rite is to get through Glacial Chasm. No, it's not. It's life loss. What? What the heck? I could have sworn... Okay, well, I apparently don't actually know what this card does. Yeah, it just... Oh, wow, that's so weird. I've also played that card before. I played that card in the Adam Yurchik Dark Depths Thopter deck. So weird. No reason to cast Loam. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, you and everyone else, Lawrence. I'm gonna get a fetch land with this crop rotation. What else should I do this turn? Yeah, that was the plan, Matt. I can just loan my things back and he can't really surgical effectively. I don't think Found Omega even has a stream. Alright. I just want to protect myself from surgical. Even though I have the Burning Wish for Thingamabob. Oh, I see. Todd Stevens is hosting me, not Todd Stevens hosts Found Omega. Sorry, Flappy Pants. English is sometimes a complicated language. Surgical for crop rotation. That's, I guess I should cast this crop. Such a weird play from my opponent. Alright, whatever. I get Caracas. If my opponent's surgical Loam again, it's not even that bad for me because I have Burning Wish for life from the Loam. He's ghosting? No, he saw it with the duress, right? I don't think he's ghosting. Just get Caracas. That might not be right, but... Like, he sold the 2 crops off duress, which is why this play is happening. Yeah, it gets around instant speed Caracas by taking all the crops. So my opponent has right in their hand. If they make it now, they have to have right of consumption, which is so infuriating. They have the right of consumption. Like, this has to be right. It doesn't make any sense otherwise. Oh, gosh. hand was really good too. It's unfortunate. I guess I should leave in Glacial Chasm for that reason. I'll just take out a port. Or I could just take out one Punishing Fire, actually. That makes a lot more sense. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to sphere them on the play. I'm not going to, but it's definitely a consideration. Ooh, this hand is pretty good. I'm gonna Mox discard Maze. Hey there, Stu. Oh, wait, thanks for hanging out today. All y'all. Do I play around Surgical or not? I think I... Oh, I definitely can. I can just crop rotate for Horizon Canopy. Wow, that's cold, Ace and Deuce. It's real cold. I don't have to play a PTQ until PT2 invites start because of Vegas 9th. Abrupt Decay on that. Okay. You got it. Yeah, he was Alex Kidding, Miracle World. Dredge this life from the loam. Float a mana. Waste him. I love floating black off Mezavith. Okay. Mono good things about Jarvis? That's cool. Interesting. Okay. This is a bog stream. I'm gonna rotate my maze away and then play away from the loam. Do I just get waste and waste him? Probably not. Could get a fetch and fetch a bunch of times. That might be better. Opponent has 3 cards. was waste. It might not be correct, but... Thanks for follow. It's kind of a close decision about what to do there. But I don't think my opponent has a surgical. Sylvan Scrying. Okay. Swamp. Oh, it's Sylvan Scrying for Swamp. My opponent knows I have Maze. Why are we casting that? Like, there's literally no reason to cast that, I think. That was just confusing as heck. How many of my cycling lands are gone? 0? That's good. I suspect my opponent's hand is extremely slow. More proof that Legacy Leagues are the softest of constructed leagues? Possibly. There goes my Mox. That's fine. Like, I think if my opponent's just trading 1 from 1 like that, that's not actually very good for them. All the world's a stage. We just live in the world of stages. Hazoret in every format. Yeah, Hazoret is sweet. Pithing Needle. I'm going to copy Grove in response. Then Needle resolves. It's probably still going to name Wasteland, frankly, but... Hazoret sounds real bad in a deck that has Life from the Loam. Infernal Tutor. I played 1v1 Commander when it first came out with Tasigur, and the deck felt really good. And since then, I don't know what is actually good anymore. Gonna port Black Source upkeep. I think it's gonna be very difficult for my opponent to have enough mana to do that, frankly. The Ape. Ooh, there's a stage. A map. Dredge Loam again. point. Don't deny that I'm an ape. Ha. Let's see. I have stage plus port plus loam. Alright. It's going very slowly. I wonder if my opponent has surgical in their hand. BTTV emote. Guys, I hope everyone's having a nice Monday so far. Urborg into right is how he's going to do it. He has one card in his hand. Doesn't seem terribly likely. So upkeep port the stage. That's true. He does have map. Oh, nice Tuesday? Nice. I forgot that's how time zones work. Okay, you can copy my Caracas all you want. When do we take a draw for Wish? Relatively soon. So Jerry's step. Hey, NZ104, you're handsome. Let's see, we have 2 wishes left. And a grip. The workday was sort of tiring and sort of slow. Oh, I forgot to port my opponent a bunch of times. If I lose because of that, I deserve it. Oh, Gavolt. The feels. How am I up by like 6 minutes? This is just egregious. Ghost Quarter. Interesting. Guess. Ooh, a Tranquil Ticket is a really good pickup. Ooh, that was also a good pickup. Wow, that's a weird looking port. Just look at how it looks. $200 tops. close the MTGO chat? Alright, sure. Sure thing. Port twice. Whoa, thanks for how many ever cheers that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Thanks, WJ Hummel. Appreciate all the support people are showing me today. I'm not. He already has 3 Abrupt Decays in his graveyard. Just gonna make a bunch of Rishadan ports so I don't even have to Devastating Dreams my opponent out. Thicket, Forest. Loving the follow train, guys. Loving the following the trade. Pithing Needle on Wasteland, Murray NYC. You Darvish got traded, Feingersh? Man, that makes me sort of sad, actually. Hoogled shoe? Oh, fair, Murray NYC. Fair enough. I can let him empty out actually. Your kid's obsessed with trains, Hooglin? That's cool. Alright. Tap that. Alright, so I can crop for depths. Assuming I left one in my deck. I did. Huh, he's at 21. That's mildly awkward. Sylvan Scrying. Okay. One, two, 3 explorations gone. Opponent got his stage, right? Yep. Alright. I'm planning on doing that in a sec, I think. Emo pizza. Well, there it is. Yeah, there's that too. Start killing your stages. Hope you enjoy this game. You should be out of basics, I think. Oh, I could have copied it first. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Just cycle, no dredge. Cycle, no dredge. I have basically full control of this game. I think it's going to be very difficult to lose. It's close to Dave's list, Emo Pizza. I don't remember exactly what changes he told me to make, but I just talked to him on Facebook earlier today and did some things. I've made a Caracas. Oh, it'd probably play Elf Combo. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we have one Burning Wish left in our deck. Where's the Ghost Quarter? Oh, it's in my hand. Why does that make sense to you? Bada Bagoosh Boosh? Run the train. I shouldn't have tapped my Ghost Quarter. That was pretty bad, actually. Pithing Needle is naming Wasteland. Nice. Very nice. Alright. I think we are almost completely safe now. Clock value, yeah. Just sort of happily dirtling, seeing what my opponent's going to do. Make a 1/1 with whale. Copy Ghost Quarter a bunch. I don't think so. I'm actually just gonna let him have all of his mana and see what he actually does. We actually might have lost because we never drew an exploration. So one of those stages actually needs to be Thingamabob. I'm actually pretty sure I played this game terribly because I didn't come up with a coherent plan. How many people would I hit murdered to get a world slot to hit gold with? A lot. I'm trying to play around Rite of Consumption. Yeah, he 100% has right here. I told you guys, that's what I was trying to play around actually, but I can't really afford to dredge loam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dreams. Yeah, I think that works. Two, four. Oh, I could have gotten Hull Breach, yeah. Definitely punted this game real hard, I think. It's kind of frustrating. I should have basically won very easily, I think, if I had just started being on the punching guard plan earlier. Yeah, I messed this game up real bad because I just didn't think about. I wasted so much time porting him instead of p-firing him too. I think I might just have enough damage. But I didn't do the math for sure. We have exactly enough turns, yeah. That was the conclusion I came to as well. No, I messed it up, ace and deuce. Definitely messed it up this game. I can't time him out, Bob. I literally have 2 cards left in my deck. But I think my opponent actually exactly dies. think Sphere is really not very good versus that deck, but phew, that was poorly played, but luckily this deck is extremely good at bailing you out even if you mess up sometimes. I did not play that game very well, but that was a heck of a game. The point is to keep calm and carry on. Gonna mulligan this end. Alright. Oh, that's decent. Was that possible? Sure. I don't know who Yu-Gi-Oh! Dad is, but he's being kind of obnoxious. Basic Island, huh? Okay. You got it, boss. Okay. Oh wait, thanks for all the follows, y'all. I'm gonna just EOT make a 2020. I want to play around Jace and Liliana's Veil. Yeah, I would guess it's like Check Pile or Grixis. Yeah, I think a 2020 is good. Yeah, I do too. We've got 2020 vision. Yeah, we do. Wow, great game. Actually, it was a sweet game for us. Dave says he normally brings these in versus Deathrite. Can take out this card probably. You're Ron Burgundy. With one Mason, it's hard to tell. That's a good point, Stu. Oops. There you go, Stu. That should be better. I think this is fine. Don't like overboarding until I know it. Patrick J. I'd just go back to playing Delver, I suppose. I'm gonna keep this hand. Yes, Stu, I've read your Facebook message. How sad would I be if I was not a robot? It's a weird question. Let's play this land. Tiki down, I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a good draw. Might be getting counterspelled here, but whatever. Ooh. We sure do have some cards indeed. Pithing Needle. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna cycle this, look for something. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna see if he has it now. Basic Island, probably. Underground Sea. I'm not sure why you would fetch Underground Sea at this point. I'm gonna let all of the lands fade away. Thanks, Sword of the Pit 23. The Jarvis Police IMO. Thanks, Seeker. Yeah, that was a weird fetch. Plus, I'm not playing perfectly tonight. I might be getting caught up by jet lag. I'm not going to play any more lands. I'm just going to let all of the things die out. Sorry, I'm not going to put more lands in the graveyard. I'm obviously going to play a few more, but... probably going to use my stage to copy Grove at his EOT. Oh, I can't. Right. Never mind. I guess I'm not going to do that. I don't want to cycle this, though. That's just bad. Opponent has 2 more turns of being able to keep this up. Yeah, I'm just gonna be patient, like... Okay... Opponent probably just clicked past the trigger. Extra color matters, especially when you can fetch it. Thanks for follow Ape Traits. But I have 2 Tranquil Thicket and 1 Sheltered Thicket. Interesting. So I could Burning Wish for a Hull Breach. How good do I think the Black-Red Reanimator deck is? It's, it does some really powerful things, but it also mulligans a lot, so just be aware of that. Yeah, I'm gonna get Dreams, and I'm gonna Dreams for 2 next turn. Yeah, no, I have 1 Sheltered Thicket and 2 Tranquil Thickets. And 2 Taigas. Dave doesn't like the second Taiga, but I do. I don't have Pyroclasm in my deck. Depth's Reanimator? Can devastating dreams must devastating dreams? Yeah, something like that, Matt. Interesting. I'm actually just going to try to do this. Actually, I can do it during his upkeep, I suppose. Depths Reanimator I think is also fine, but it's hard to actually judge how good those decks are. Alright, nice. Okay. I wonder if I'm getting Jaced here. That would kind of suck, actually. Okay. It's fine. Or something. Ooh, that's pretty good. Because if he counterspells Loam Bob, then that doesn't work. Q up. Bob, I'm basically trying to play around as much as possible. Okay. We have to P-fire that to death. I don't know what Q-up is. Like, I really have no idea what that is. All the kids are using Q-up. Great. I don't know what it is, guys. I'm gonna try to play around Surgical still. That might be a little bit questionable. That would be fun for everyone. WOP. The heck? What a weird thing. He's brainstorming a ton. Presumably looking for things that do things. Man, he's digging real hard for things that do things. I'm gonna start punching firing Jace, I think. Thanks for following DS Sentinel. Muesli 69. Generally, you do not win game 1, but game 2, there's a bunch of spheres, and Revoker, and an Ancient Tomb. But yeah, generally you do not beat Storm, Muesli 69. Thanks for follow Bohem. And thanks for the follow Muley 69. Muesli. First priority is to kill this Jace before I do anything else. Interesting. This doesn't seem like a winning battle for him. I might have to start killing his creatures with Punching Fire instead, though. Thanks for follow DUCTTT and Goliath CB and Stravant. Yeah, I have a ton of spheres in my sideboard, plus Ancient Tomb. Man, these matches are taking a long time tonight. We've played some grinders for sure. Yeah, he may have surgical. But, I mean, I have so many groves that I don't care. This is not game 1. This is definitely not game 1. I killed him with the turn 4 2020. Lawrence, remember? No, you definitely did watch me sideboard. Just game 1 ended immediately. Hello, Fire Hellkite. Yeah, game one happened so fast that you forgot. That's understandable. What happened? Whoops, return to game. What happened with these ponders? Shuffle. This one's still resolving. Shuffle. Okay. I'm not sure, Stravant, but you never know. Thanks for follow, Blue Lucaso and Ricky2109. Yeah, I'm gonna kill all of his Jaces with Punching Fire, but it's just gonna take a while. Imagine if you could Burning Wish for P-Fire. Well, then it would be a sorcery, not an instant. You thought you could Burning Wish for Adnaz? That's hilarious, actually. It really is a shame that Cunning Wish is an instant. So you can Burning for Cunning. Okay. I guess I should have responded to that, but that used to be the old tech. Also, he's gonna have to discard a card, which is nice. No, we can't. That's been their entire game, Vedex. I think it's very likely our opponent has a bunch of counters in his hand. I don't think Living Wish is particularly good, but we can pay 3 mana to make a 20/20, and that will probably happen at some point. I've been holding on to that crop forever for this reason. If he Surgical's Punching Fire, it might be kind of awkward, actually, but c'est la vie. Oh, damn. Kind of sucks. Wonder if he's going to hit Loam or Punching Fire, actually. Alright. Makes sense. Yep, time for the 30 mana 20/20 plan. I'm going to port his green source upkeep after the Tabernacle trigger resolves. All of them is the correct answer. Thanks for this follow, Schizophrenic and TTK1456. Man, I kind of hate playing these matches online. Hmm. No, I wouldn't consider it. I'm gonna just try to kill all of his lands and annoy him. One, two, three, four, five. I might just dreams for 5, actually. If he has force, whatever. Ah, shows what you know, you doofus. Stupid McCullough. Whatever, don't need the tab anymore. It's not timeout stream, Lawrence. Come on, be real. This is a very, very easy win from here. I just need to have enough mana to win through getting Jace ulted. And that's actually very, very trivial. Yeah, I hit the Jace first. It's not very difficult. I mean, come on. We cast Devastating Dreams. That's what happened. Whoops. I mistapped. Didn't mean to tap that. Yeah, we naturally deck faster. Opponent has no fetchable lands left? That's sick. That is hilarious. Alright, nice. That deserves a nice clap. Whoever subbed, Jarvis clap is an emote. Ah. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Akash, you should sub for that emote. Thanks for a follow, fellows and gals. It's gonna destroy your wallet. Game Talk Live. Isn't it glorious? We had Burning Wish for Devastating Dreams very early, and our opponent just ran out of counter spells. The cheese stands alone, man? Well, luckily my opponent didn't have that in play, but would have been real bad. Don't know if I can play another grinder. Devastating Dreams is the best card in Legacy. Good call, greatness at any cost. Great username, by the way. Ooh, paired for my match. Devastating Mimes. Burning Wish for Living Wish for Terravor. Yes. Alright, this is a very easy keep. You're legal in 47 countries? Nice B, McKay. Nice. Thank you, Connor M426. Alright, I'm going to Dredge Loam and hopefully hit lands next turn. Oh, are we playing against Burn? Barbering is not the land we want versus Burn. Oh, D&T? Ooh, that's a really ugly thingamabob. Moon and Taxes, Burning Wish is real good in this matchup. Yeah, this is... Adding Wish made all of the Blood Moon / Magus matchups so much better. Wasteland A. Schadenport. I might just Burning Wish for Hull Breach to kill that. Haven't decided yet. Ooh, Tabernacle plus Dream, Devastating Dreams is actually the hard lock. Alright. Play that. I think I'm actually gonna Burning Wish for Hull Breach though. I was gonna have to pay red off of that thing anyways. Okay, that's fine. And this forces my opponent to fight fair, essentially. There was a slight worry if I got exactly Magus right there, I could lose. But fortunately that didn't happen. Very fortunately. Another vial, whatever. Two, three. Hipster MD. I sort of agree with you. Yeah, it's pretty good. Our opponent is not going to know what hit them. We're going to Dreams for 3, which basically wraths our opponent. I mean, you can get protection, but Tabernacle was going to kill all of your stuff, buddy. I have a dream. Is it devastating? Jarvis Luther King. Magic is great sometimes. I don't need this. There's nothing to get with Burning Wish. There's just a Life from the Loam left, which I already have in my graveyard. I mean, I guess I might burn it at some point still, but it really just isn't that necessary. Wasteland. Grove. Thicket. Sure, that's fine. Waste ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Yeah, Tabernacle plus Devastating Dreams is what Dave told me that combo is really good. I mean, obviously it's great here. This deck is sweet. Akash, time for you to build it with all of your poker winnings. Winnings. Yeah, winnings in quotations. I hear you. I hear you, fam. They let you play Skull Clamp in poker. They do, actually. It's called your opponent being bad at poker. Yeah, I feel bad for Adam, too. That was BS. You play a lot of Juggernauts. Why are there so many Lands players online? I don't know, man. Probably because it's cheaper to build online than in real life. Crocus, you say? Okay. Ain't no thing. I'm gonna just copy Tiger for now. Yeah, Tabernacle's like 8 ticks, I think, actually, but, you know, same diff. I'm kind of being fast and loose because, you know, cycle, no dredge. Files on 4, eh? Might be Palace Jailer. Probably is Palace Jailer, actually. Yeah, Clock Energy is whatever Tiny Edge I'm... if I get Jailer, is that even that bad for me? Actually, it is kind of bad, actually. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to just P-Fire him 20 times. Only because I think I can beat Jailer very easily from this board state. Oh, wait, thanks for the follows on this Monday. This Monday evening. I have a Sheltered Thicket left to get. Nah, I don't feel like risking it. I don't think there's any reason to. I'll discard my fetches. I'm gonna stop dredging now, actually. I'm gonna teach this guy a lesson. Well, what's the upside? Like, I can just force him to leave the vial on 4 for the rest of the game. He can't do anything. It doesn't matter if it's a bluff. He literally can't do anything. I'm gonna wait until I draw a crop rotation. To do it. Then I can just do 2 in 1 turn. Oh, like that. How can you be worried about pre-weight? It's on 4. Yeah, whatever. I'm still gonna just... I guess... Alright, fine. I'll call their bluff. I'd be very surprised if he didn't have the thing here. It's taking me like 17 seconds to punching fire them like 4 times. I don't think it's a big deal. No. No. Of course they had it. Like, I really just don't think there was any upside to this play, except I have crop rotation now, so I can just do it again. Alright, nice. I think I want that. I want that. I mean, if it had been in real life, I just wouldn't have made it. I would have just made him painfully spend all of his energy trying to kill me. And it wouldn't have worked very well for them, I think. Don't need this post board. This is just a pipe dream. I usually go down to 1 depths versus them. And Dave told me sides out a loam, especially when you have Burning Wish. This kills Revokers and Mother of Runes guaranteed. And I don't think I want my own Revoker. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but I think it's just... I don't think there was any way we could get screwed almost anyway. Yeah, in paper, I think most D&D players would concede from that point. Don't think it's particularly close. And rightfully so. I don't think, like, on Moto, there's such low cost for them not to concede. Yeah. I could have really just done anything. We lost to Turbo Depths in 3. I think I played kind of bad. I think I'm gonna keep, even though, like, it's kind of awkward hand. I just need to draw some mana sources, and then the hand is quite good. Oh, they went on port. Don't think I actually am supposed to wasteland them. Maybe I am. Actually, I'm going to. Magus? Okay, whatever. Joke's on them. I already have the Punching Fire. I'm actually gonna go after Thalia first, I think. I can make their spell cost one more. Man, basic plane, so lucky. Oh, right, never mind. I have to go after the Magus. But I shouldn't do it now. I should just let him think that his guy is safe. You're right, Vedex. I'm fine just letting the Thalia live as long as this maze doesn't die. We couldn't kill Thalia anyways, but... I mean, I could have killed it with Warping Whale. Actually, I should have cast Loam last turn if this was my plan. Just to get the Wasteland back. To kill Karakas. You just wanted to make the line that involves casting Dreams. Fair enough. I got Sword of War Piece, eh? So I return this. Do I cast Crop Rotation, sacking Maze? I don't think so. Draw land. It's the opposite of what I want. I don't even think I'm supposed to waste land here, actually. I think... It's kind of awkward. I guess I messed this game up. I think he's actually supposed to just port the maze and attack for a bunch. Yeah. Definitely screwed this game up. Yeah, that's the plan now. It's just going to be extremely difficult to do that. The problem is Sword of War and Peace is almost lethal. I don't think he was supposed to attack with that Stoneforge. Need to naturally draw land, I think. It's not ideal. I have to waste that port, otherwise I basically die. Guess we can plan to do that at some point and just discard crop rotation. Yeah, we need to dreams and draw lands. And for my opponent not to have Wasteland or Port. They can have almost anything else and that'll be fine, but... Correct, Dreams doesn't kill Thalia. I actually need to get more mana sources out to set up a board state where I can Dreams away all of his lands and have Tabernacle in play. The problem is I need to Dreams for 5 to kill all of his lands, and I only have 4 lands in play. Thanks for a follow, Bing. That's bad. It's probably getting pretty late, which is not good for us. Max and Min. Oh, I guess it also makes sense. Yeah, I know about Caracas. I think I need to naturally draw land. Right, nice. So what's my plan? My plan is to... I actually need a land in play. So I can crop rotate. No, I can't. Crop rotate costs 2. So basically I have to Punishing Fire the Magus when he plays it. Alright, that's the plan. Did I leave Glacial Chasm in my deck? No, this is a situation where it would be good. I think I'm just gonna have to chump block Thalia with a token. Yeah, I just have to hope he's stupid, actually. Because if he equips here... No, I boarded out the chasm because it's generally not necessary, but this is a game where it would be good. Because all I need are turns to set up my thing. We definitely done goofed. Block there. Alright. Definitely could have played that better. It's disappointing. I'll just go down to 1 depths. I don't really need it until extremely late. What does this hand do? Gamble for a loam. That looks good. Yeah, the Wasteland kind of did kill us, but we also could have played that game better, so... Yeah, it's fine. Not convinced that it's really that good, but, you know... So V, etc., etc. Ooh. Kind of hoping he doesn't have Revoker here, otherwise I get massively screwed, but whatever. If it's anything but Revoker, we're fine. Okay. It's kind of bullshit. There are 3 fetch lands, Akash. Maybe my opponent won't name 2. God damn it. I don't think I have any outs. We punted game 2, but this game we basically got nutted. Yeah, I'm actually just stone dead. I don't even want to waste time. Cruising Grip doesn't do shit. I'm going to die to this before I get Barbering. I mean, I guess I'll... Oh, I didn't have a stop. Crap. That's probably gonna kill me too. Alright. Whatever. I didn't play game 2 particularly well, but that was still frustrating. Grindstone. I did not try my hardest, no. Well, I mean, I made mistakes. How much is this one? 3.37. I guess that's above expectation. Anyways, I'm really exhausted now. I'm gonna go to sleep. So, thanks for showing up. I'll probably be back on Wednesday with a different deck. But yeah, have a good one.